Hello, hello, hello. I am here just to walk you quickly over the Reignite Your Fat Burning Challenge worksheet or handout, whatever you'd like to call it, and the guide. The two resources really just to help support you through the next 5 days in this challenge. So this in front of you right here is going to be your downloadable, printable worksheet. And it is just a great reminder over the next 5 days. Little points here you'll see that we're going to be talking about in our coaching lives, and just great reminders for you to check in on what you're doing, how you're feeling, where's your water at, how's your sleeps at, as an example. We're going to be talking about breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, okay, giving you tips to optimize that for your fat burning hormones. Okay, so print this out 5 days. And then here is a place to put your coaching notes. I always recommend having a notebook on hand just in case. We're going to try to keep the live trainings pretty condensed. Again, it's knowledge and then action, but so they're not going to be too, we don't want them too long because we want you to be able to apply what we're doing. But anyways, take some notes here, and always, and I do this with clients, what are your 3 main takeaways so we can keep this simple? Okay, so that is your worksheet. And then the big daddy is your fat burning hormone challenge guide, or ebook, if you will. Okay, again, it's downloadable. If you want to print it out, it is 24 pages. I always recommend maybe sending it to a Staples or something like that and having them do it, or a small business that you can support in your local area and have them do it for a couple bucks, or just keep it on your computer, and it's adaptable for your phone too. So in your ebook, you are going to see an introduction, obviously, and then we're going to get a little bit of backstory, like what exactly are your fat burning hormones? Why do they control our metabolism? What are the big factors in our lifestyle and in genetics and age and body composition, and how does that affect? Okay, so a little bit of background information I think is really important. Okay, so read over that. Okay, and again, we always base everything, even though we're going to be talking a lot about our hormonal hierarchy, which you'll see here in the guide. Okay, 3 huge principles. That's why it's a 3M system. That's why it's going to be the 3M accelerator that you're going to be introduced to at the end of this challenge. Okay, so both are based around the principles of nutrition pairing, okay, based on your hormonal hierarchy, hormone balancing movement to get sweat equity, meaning get the most out of the workouts that you're doing and based on your hormones, okay, and about neural realignment, okay, creating the habits. Why do we late night snack? Why do we binge eat to make us feel better? Why do we restrict ourselves to make us feel better? Okay, it can go the other way too. And based around priming, shaping, integrating. Okay, so those are the big 3 philosophies that are part of the 3M system and the 3M integrate that you'll be touching on here as well. Okay, because it really is a holistic approach. We can't just focus on one little thing, even though it's the baseline of our hormonal hierarchy. It has to be a bit of a holistic approach. Okay, does that make sense? So with that, obviously, we're going to be talking about lifestyle. Okay, again, we can do whatever we can these 5 days. We can, again, eat clean. We can do workouts. You can take all the notes you want. But really, these key lifestyle factors are big players when it comes to your hormones, okay, and how they are working. There's no such thing as hormonal balance, as you'll learn in our coaching, okay? There is hormonal synergy. We want them to start speaking to each other and signaling to each other more effectively and efficiently, okay? That's the big one. So go through this, some great tips and advice in there. Okay, then we get into the nuts and bolts. So day 1, okay, obviously in day 1, we're going to be focusing on optimizing your healthy diet for ultimate fat burning hormone recharge. I recap the main points that we're going to be discussing in our coaching call here, just as a sort of recap for you. Again, as the guide is just to support what you're going to be learning in our coaching lives. I also am giving you some amazing recipes. Obviously, we're going to be talking about protein a little bit, okay, giving away a little bit of the scoop. So there's some amazing recipes in here, vegan, not vegan, something to suit your family, pretty family friendly and quick, okay? So hopefully me spinning through this isn't causing you too dizzy. Day 2, we're going to be talking about, ooh, that big hormonal hierarchy. Okay, this is it, that triangle right here, right? So we're going to be diving into that and specifically talking about the baseline here, okay? The foundational principles around this hierarchy. Does it mean that your estrogen and progesterone and testosterone aren't important? No. But there's bigger players in this game of over 40 energy zapping fluff, okay? So guess what? We're going to be looking at that bottom line and talking about it really hard on day 2, okay? And giving you some tips in there. Okay, if it doesn't seem clear to you right now, again, remember this guide ebook supports the lives. Okay, so coming to the lives and the coaching and watching the replays are very important. Day 3, we're going to be talking about stress. Like I said, a stress accommodation. All right, day 4, we're going to be talking about movement. Okay, and the importance of hormone balancing movement so that we get the results from our workouts. Okay, we have to prime before we shape. Please write that down if you want to write notes already. Prime before we shape, okay? I actually give you some workouts from beginner to advanced, just as an extra resource to do at home. Do not do them in this challenge. If you have not worked out for a while, this is not time to do it, because guess what? You're causing stress, okay? If you're working out right now, keep doing what you're doing and just use this as our added resource, okay? And just focus on our live coaching. So that is, and then day 5, on here, we are talking about NEAT, so non-exercise activity thermogenesis, very important when we're over 40. We're going to be talking about that actually in day 4, because day 5 in our coaching lives, we are doing a big recap plus a bonus training. That's a secret. Okay, it's like me dangling the carrot for you. All right, and just to summary, make sure you click here and join the Mojo Moni business page, our Facebook page, and that's where the lives will be taking place. And then obviously we have our Reignite Your Fat Burning Hormones community, our private group. It will be fed in there as well, okay? But these are the 2 big resources here for you. I just wanted to walk through them quickly to give you a little bit of a glance. They're pretty straightforward, yours to keep. If you have any questions, let me know, and I can't wait to see you in the challenge.